Now it's gone. Where'd it go? It's just going to record on this computer. Record.
Please welcome Vice President Ruth Lundeen to announce our visiting Rotarians and guests.
Thank you. So we have a whole slew of Conroes here today. With Doug is his wife Jane and Joy Gerasi, Michael Conroe, Debbie Moore, and as I said, his bride Jane. And with Vicki today is her mother Jenny Brimmer, and of course our speaker is here today, Jenny.
Announcements. Our Rotary Yours recorded today is Ruth Lundeen. Many thanks to you and the Communications Committee for all you do to keep our club informed. Next week, we will be 100% virtual for the district governor in Birmingham. She wants to have breakout sessions with the Jamestown and Kenmore Club. So next week, virtual, then back in person October 4th. So Kevin will follow up, I'm sure, with some emails and links. Friday, September 24th, former club member Mike Metzger will be honored with the John D. Hamilton Community Service Award by the Chautauqua Region Community Foundation. Oktoberfest social gathering and fundraiser will be Monday, October 11th from 5 to 8 at Southern Tier. Tickets are $25 per person. $10 of each ticket will go to the RCJCSF. Well, you'll get 2 drafts, Oktoberfest theme buffet, live music by Bill Ward. There'll be tickets, raffle tickets, auctions, 50-50. So for tickets, see a member. Pedal for Polio, our district is October 2nd. Jake Schrantz has again volunteered to pedal on behalf of our club. If you're interested in pedaling, running, or walking, please let Joni Blackman know. AM Rotary will be hosting their annual football party on Sunday, October 10th. Also, AM Rotary will be hosting their annual football party on Sunday, October. Pedal for Polio around the lake, also on October 6th and 23rd for the Rotary AM Club. Let Kevin know if you're interested. Ruth Lundeen is looking for volunteers on October 16th for Hands-On Neighborhood. And RCJCSF is going to have a quick meeting today after the noon meeting. Any committee chairs have any announcements?
Thank you, John. Appreciate it. So the Vision Committee will be meeting on Friday, September 24th. Friday, September 24th at noon at the Rotary office. And also, but you can link in by Zoom. So anyone interested in more information on that, just ask me. As John just announced, the Hands-On Jamestown Neighborhoods is October 16th. We are the day sponsor, the Rotary is, so I'd really love a good turnout. There's some of these on your tables. I also have a sheet going around, so please let me know if you think you can be a part. It's from 8 a.m. till noon on October 16th. And just to remind you that our fundraisers, our wonderful golf tournament and our upcoming Oktoberfest raise money so we can do things internationally and locally. And when we do it locally, we love to have participation by our Rotarians. So the Hands-On Jamestown Neighborhoods, we are sponsoring the October 16th day. And so we would really love to have a good turnout. And it's a chance also, we would love to have Rotarians wearing something that says they're Rotarians. So how many of you have something you can wear that day that would say Rotary on it? Raise your hands. Okay, a goodly number. I went online and I looked at some things. They have t-shirts now that say Rotarian at work. And I would love to see if we could get a lot of people to wear Rotarian at work t-shirts. So I'm going to pass around some information on what they look like and how much it might cost. And hopefully we can get something going before October 16th. So not only do we want to do things in the community, but we want the community to know that we are here for service above self. And that way also is a way to recruit like-minded people to come and be a part of Rotary. So please take it seriously. Hopefully think about this, see if you can do October 16th or help in some other way. So I think that was mine.
Hello, I just want to give a big thank you and shout out to all the Rotarians that participated in the LEAP program, the summer LEAP program at Love School. We contributed 27.5 hours. We had 17 Rotarians, 2 interns from the Jackson Center, and incoming Rotary member and a family member of a Rotarian that participated. So thank you all for that. And of course, many of you know that each month Rotary has a theme, and September is, guess what? Literacy Month, right? So President Kevin has encouraged the Literacy Committee to contact local libraries and bookstores. And there was an article in a recent Rotarian magazine that promoted a number of children's books that supported Rotary values of friendship, inclusion, you know, and you know, just kindness. And so what we're going to be doing as a committee is we're going to be visiting the local libraries and bookstores. Once again, David put together a beautiful poster for us, and we're going to be talking to them about doing a display, seeing if they have any of these books, you know, in their resources, and putting up a display with Rotary, not just our Rotary, but all the Chautauqua Rotaries, you know, supporting literacy and education in our local community. So look for those, and please, we've got Bemis, Jamestown, Lakewood, Mayville libraries covered. If you've got a contact person and would like to help us with this effort, please let me know. Yes.
We have a list, like an email for all the libraries.
Oh, you do. Wonderful. All right.
Just send me what you'd like.
Excellent. We'll do that. Thank you. Thank you, Tori. Great. And we'll still, you know, we'll still want to make our personal contact with them. So if anyone has any ideas or suggestions, please let us know. All right. Thank you.
Pedal for Polio. We did that last year. Jake Schranz helped us out so much. He's going to do it again this year. It's October 2nd, and it's the same way to donate this year as it was last year. So I'm going to send you an email with the link in it, because it's the Raise Rotary platform that Rotary Foundation uses. So when you give your money, give your donation, it goes right to the foundation. We don't have to scurry it through any of our accounts or anything funny like that. The other thing is they're trying to raise $60,000 in our district. And if every club raises a mere $1,425, it's going to happen. So if we can all give somewhere between $30 and $50, and if you want to head toward the 50 a couple times, that'd be great. But anyway, $30 to $50 every member, we will hit it with no problem at all. If they can raise the $60,000 in District 7090, they're going to get a $60,000 match from a financial planning business that's up in Canada. So it's really important that we hit that 60,000. Okay, thanks.
Hello, good morning, afternoon, sorry. I'm just gonna tout this a little bit more, Oktoberfest. The other thing we didn't mention is should I be talking into this? It's a family event, so we're gonna have some games and things for kids. So if you want to come along to the Oktoberfest, make sure you bring your kids. We're gonna have some stuff for them to do as well. Hopefully we'll have a nice day. The weather will be good. It does come with the 2 beers and the food that goes accompanying with it. And it's a fundraiser. It's a social event. We missed the cornrows, but it could be something fun to do with your family, and would love to see everybody there. Also, if you know anybody, we're going to try to do some basket raffles just to earn some extra money. So if you know anybody that has donations or have a good contact, either give it to me or solicit them yourself. And we're going to be we'll have Lisa Goodell put some baskets together for us because she's our pro. And we'll move forward from there. I also like to have a quick meeting for those available on the social committee really quick after this, if they can. If not, I'll schedule another meeting.
50-50, Vicky McGraw. Sharon. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, Sharon. Time for highway cleanup. October the 9th. October the 9th. Coming up, and we're going to meet about 9:30. You all know where, down below the highway, the parking lot there. And we should be done by 11:30 at the latest. I'll bring all the picker-uppers and the bags. Show up.
Date again?
October 9th, 9:30 in the morning. Okay, thank you.
Sharon, Happy Bucks. Oh, yeah, sorry, 50-50.
Everybody gets 2 chances to win today. You get to win $36 or 2 tickets to the Comedy Center today. The lucky winner and the person that wins the $36 gets to put their ticket right back in for a chance to win, another chance to win these tickets. So I am going to have Journey.
Agenda, we've done some programs.
Ooh, I feel honored. Who said pick me? Okay, well.
Okay, let's see what we got here. 207, last 3 numbers. 207. Oh my God.
Julie, you can reach out.
Ticket right back in.
Fines, Happy Bucks. Give a hand to our Sergeant at Arms. Doug. Oh, we got one more.
Okay, well, I made Joe the next ticket.
We got 2 progress fellows. Yeah, it's gonna take
Okay,
some-
2 tickets
they're
to
gonna
the
take
Comedy
some time.
Center. Last 3 digits, 244. 244. 244. Okay, what's that? And that's the right back? Yes? Oh, Melissa Myers.
Doug Conroe.
Now we know him.
Here we go. Come on in. All right. We have a very full agenda today, so I'll keep my part rather short, hopefully. Newspaper seems to be a bit shy of Rotarian activity continuing. We've got to work on that, everyone. I'm sure you've got many things that you can do to be in a newspaper about. Now, Vicky, there she was, chair of the Jamestown Community Chamber of Commerce, the Chamber of Commerce insert. Good job. Good job. And Denise, is Denise online? I don't see her. No, she was one of the notables listed in New York's 200 Powerful Women. And we have sitting up front with us someone else who was also listed in Western New York's 200 Powerful Women. Don't we, Journey?
That's correct.
Yeah, okay. So Chris is putting in for Denise and Tori's paying for Journey. Thank you. Oh, it looks like Jane's gonna put some money in the bucket too.
Denise is here.
Thank you, thank you. Amy's not here today, but we will catch up with her. Oh, So let's see. I don't see Walt here. No Walt? Any history buffs? What do we got here? We did something today in this club that in the year 1814 got started. Andy, what would you guess that would be? You're always very astute on those things. You got it. Starts, and you don't have to pay because you got it. It was first published on this date in 1814. And and I asked Russ earlier to think about on this date in 1968, Mickey Mantle had a very notable event. And he told me one thing, but I said, that's probably not published. Do you have anything that we could? No, sorry, Russ. That was his final home run, number 536 on this date back in 1968. Now we do have, there's a few other things I could ask, but we're going to keep it short. But certainly Randy's table, you're very up on things. And at this month's Rotarian magazine, they have 5 ways to help stop COVID-19 in your community. So how many of them do you think you can come up with? Let's give us some ideas. Wear a mask, okay.
Vaccinated, 6 feet apart, wash your hands.
Well, you got a lot of good ideas there. But educate people on the importance of vaccination. Advocate for fair and equal vaccination distribution. Address vaccine hesitancy by sharing accurate fact-based information. Encourage mask wearing. And support health agencies' distribution efforts. So you see, I think I feel some money coming this way. So there are many other trivia questions I could ask, you know, about Billie Jean King and Bobby Riggs on the state, but I won't. So are there any happy bucks that wish to be offered?
Many of you know that Henry Mollet was my husband's optometric partner at Spectrum, and his wife is also being honored by the chamber, and Rochelle, works for Journey at the Comedy Center. So congratulations to all of you.
I just wanted to put in a little bit of donation for all the workers that distribute the polio vaccine across the world. And maybe we could just have a moment of silence, because this week in Islamabad, Pakistan, the security guard that was hired by the vaccination clinic was killed. And so, you know, I just thought maybe we could honor that security guard and remember all the people that distribute the vaccine that we support for polio. Thank you.
Okay, we also have 2 Paul Harris Fellows today, so please give me a round of applause as we welcome Greg Jones and Joni Blackman for the Paul Harris.
Thank you, John. This is always a fun time for me, a fun time for our Rotary Club. I do want to mention, not everybody may read the emails you get from Rotary. Sometimes they end up in a different computer file, but there was a celebration just recently about Africa region being free from polio for 1 year. That is a huge deal Thank goodness for Rotary, the volunteers, and all the other organizations that have joined us in our cause to end polio. So we're still 2 countries away, but we will get there. So thank you very much. Joni is going to be, I hate to call her my assistant because she's certainly more than that, but it's better for her to look for the stuff than me to fumble around. So here we go with doing our first Paul Harris Fellow Award. Now, one thing I will mention, we have a Paul Harris Fellow here that's going to speak to us in a minute. And that's Journey Gunnarsson, who received the Paul Harris in 2018. So, victim number 1. So I'm going to give you a few tips, and by the time I get to the last one, probably all will know who this is. But tip number 1 is this person was born, according to my information, in the beautiful city of Dunkirk, New York. This person attended one of our local colleges. This person has 2 children and is very family oriented. This is an interesting fact. Both mother and daughter were married by the same minister, but at different times. This person loves to cook, and this person prepared and served us delicious lunches at the Robert Jackson Center when we used to meet there. So I am sure all of you know who our next Paul Harris Fellow is. I am pleased to give you that name. It is nobody else than Virginia Bremer. So I need Virginia and Vicki to come up here. Now, Virginia is receiving her Paul Harris Fellow because of the donation of her daughter. So there we have presentation of the medallion, and there is a rotary pin, which is also very dangerous to always put on. And before I don't want you to leave once you're done. I'm going to give an opportunity for you both. Did you get? Okay. Why don't we do this next? Now, one thing we're going to do is we're also going to give a nice Paul Harris because she gets one too, and that's Vicki McGraw. So let's give her a big hand. Now, Vicki joined our club in 2003, proposed by Stacy Hannon. She has her degree from Fredonia in elementary education, but she decided that food creation was more of interest to her. She's a 2-time Paul Harris Fellow and a member of our Sustaining Club. She's been involved in many aspects of Rotary, helping out in student exchange and social. And she is personally responsible when we met at the Jackson Center for many Rotarians suffering through unexpected weight gain. So congratulations to you, Vicki. Now, if you two would like to say something, you can come right up here and do that.
Thank you. I thought y'all would like to see Mom today, so I conned her into coming to lunch with me. Rotary has been a huge part of both of our lives for a lot of years now. And I do this every time. My uncle was a Rotarian, and when he passed, I was younger, but I was looking for something to get involved with. And Stacy invited me to Rotary one day. It's like, that was a sign that I could help, I could be part of something, and I could follow the example that my family had set for me. Between my mom and my dad, I'm the most blessed girl in the world. And I count all of you among my blessings, because you're not only people that I sit with at lunch, you are friends. And I'm truly blessed for that. And I'm a mush, so forgive me. Thank you.
Now, we need a little photo op here because my wife told me we need a photo op.
Then we need to take our masks off. There we go. Everybody.
Yeah, you flank. Let me just get over here so we're not getting too deep.
I can't show her to the sun. Okay, I know that. No, honey, now you're out of the picture.
You want the TV?
Get in, honey. This is not
Two people answering.
I'm just.
Yeah, perfect.
You got your shape marks there.
It's not easy being me.
All right, on three. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. That is lovely. Thank you so much.
Congratulations to both. Our next Paul Harris presentation is going to be a little tougher for you to guess. I have to say that the following description was not written by the recipient of the Paul Harris Fellow, because I don't think he was scripted the way it's going to be presented by me. However, it was interesting enough to me when I read this that I thought some of it was worth repeating. So here are the tips for the next Paul Harris Fellow. This young person was born in the beautiful city of Warren, Ohio, a graduate of Maple Grove, where he participated in football, track, and was a member of the New York State champion basketball team. He earned the rank of Eagle Scout. In the summer, he worked the docks at Chautauqua. He earned his bachelor's degree from SUNY Buffalo and a master's of architecture from Boston Architectural College. After working with a firm of Fletcher, Harkness & Cohen and Moneyhune, I love that last name, Moneyhune, a leader in library design, he moved to Buffalo, where he joined the firm of Hoyt Albert Architecture. He currently heads his own firm, EVEV8 Architecture, with offices in Orchard Park and Salt Lake City. He received the American Institute Architects Buffalo Division Award for his Chautauqua Institution Art Quad and McKnight Hall projects. And he received one of 4 gold mention awards in an international design competition for designing a building complex to redefine the skyline of Detroit. He and his firm currently are working on many Buffalo and Salt Lake City projects, was recognized by Buffalo Business First magazine as a young architect who was able to survive COVID-19 pandemic. It is my pleasure to present to you our next Paul Harris recipient, son of Jane Conroe and Doug Conroe, Michael Conroe. Michael is receiving his Paul Harris from his father. So I would like to please, Michael, Dad, Mom, come up here. So Joni is presenting the Paul Harris certificate, and then why don't you have his father put on his pin?
Okay.
Because I like to see people fumble with that. You can hand it to him too, Doug. That's, I found, the easiest thing to do. So, oh, Mom can do that. And then before I want Doug and Michael to have the opportunity to speak a little bit. Let's have Sue take her photo, okay? And by the way, this was presented by his dad, and we are also giving a Paul Harris Fellow to Doug. And I'm going to say a few things about Doug. He joined our club in 1981, is our current Sergeant of Arms, and was proposed by his fellow named Harold Peterson. Some people might remember him. Doug is a proud alum of Kent State, where he received both his bachelor's and master's degree. He is a retired director of operations for Shockley Institution and now serves as executive director and chief operating officer of the CLA. His service to many organizations, including chief and EMT for Maple Springs Fire Department. Both Doug and Jane have been honored by the New York State Federation of Lake Associations for their dedication to their lake association, receiving several awards. Doug and Jane have been serving volunteers for Citizens Statewide Lake Assessment Program since 1987. So congratulations to you both. I'm going to stand right next to
Yeah,
you.
you should.
It's better without your mask.
Oh, I forgot about that. Sorry. Can't remember to put it on there. Can't remember to take it off.
Okay, here we go. On 3. 1. Don't you make a face at me. Mr. Cowan.
Okay, and Michael or Dad, congratulations. Feel free to say a few words. And I always have to mention, and this would go both for Virginia, it is a tradition with your lanyard, with the medallion, that you must sleep with that tonight on your jammies, okay? So go ahead.
My goodness. Well, you know, I've been pretty fortunate in my life, and I'm glad to be able to share this Paul Harris recognition with Michael. You know, I got to work with my father side by side his last few years. I've gotten to work with our children, Debbie, Paul Harris Fellow, and Michael side by side. Not many parents have that opportunity to be able to work with your family like that. And it's been a delightful pleasure. And this guy makes us proud, very proud. The one who we thought would never graduate from high school. And so it's an honor for me to designate him. Michael?
Thank you. I thought I was coming down here for lunch and to see what he does on a Monday afternoon, but I'm glad I put on a jacket and didn't have, we were out on the boat this weekend, so I'm a little sunburned. I'm surprised I have pants on and shoes. So it's an honor to be here. Happy to receive this. Yes, I was the child that focused on sports and other activities and just kind of fell into something that I love, and now we're taking it to a whole nother level, and hopefully we'll have a project down here in Jamestown soon enough. Thank you.